Okay, I wanted to address this question. It is a very great question. I get lots of questions on what I do to keep the hair healthy. What do I do to keep the hair from looking dry and brittle and breakage? Get lots of questions, but this is a great question. I wanted to address this question. It's a two-part question. I'm gonna try not to be too long. And the question is, please do a video on how you embrace your gray hair and how you overcome thoughts of negative. Okay? The first part to this question, this did not come overnight. The decision of me embracing my grays did not come overnight. It took time. Okay, and I'm not gonna say it's easy. I do always encourage people, hey, embrace your grays. I didn't have an influencer or anybody influencing me. My grays, they started to grow in my 20s. Okay, so I have been dyeing my hair for years before I decided to just drop the dye, give the dye up. Okay, I've been dyeing my hair for years, and every time those grays would start to peep out, every single time they would start to peep out, I would put a semi or a demi color on my hair, or either a rinse. Jet black. Jet black was my color, okay? You can tell me I didn't look good with jet black. And for some reason, I don't know why, black goes with everything. But back then, I just felt like with my tone of my color, with the color of my skin tone, I just felt like I couldn't wear color. I felt like it wouldn't look good on me. And that is just crazy now that I think about it, because black goes with everything. I don't even know why I felt that way. But anyway, so like I was saying, it was a decision that took me a while. It didn't come overnight. And man, I tell you, I was, for some reason, always thinking about what people would think about it. You know, back then, no one looked at gray hair as something beautiful, okay? So that was always in the back of my head, and I didn't want to look old and unattractive. I just didn't want to. So I just continued to dye my hair up until I turned 50, okay? When I turned 50, changed the game, baby. The grays changed the game, okay? I asked the question one day on a video that I posted on TikTok. And I said, should I dye it or not? And that video went viral. It spiraled, okay? And it was overwhelming, because I was not expecting to get that many comments, that much love, and people just being so encouraging. It was a great day. And I must say, it wasn't until the day I decided to stop dyeing my grays, that is when I truly began to walk in freedom. There was some negative opinions and people saying negative things, and I've gotten negative comments, of course. But I stopped listening to the world. I stopped listening to people, and I began to listen to my inner voice. My inner voice said, you're still beautiful. My inner voice said that you're powerful. Be confident. Love who you are. Show up as you. Okay? That is what I started to do. What I want to say is, every silver strand on my head tells a story, okay? It tells a story of my strength. It tells a story of my growth. It tells a story of where I've been and what I've been through and the wisdom that I have. I wear my grays now as a crown of glory, okay? And it wasn't that I gave up, it was that I showed up. And I showed up for me. And I showed up for I show up for every other woman that is afraid that she's going to look old. Every other woman that feels like gray is not what it is. Right now, gray is what it is. Gray is fire. Gray is powerful. I walk in confidence and I love it, okay? I began this video by saying I get lots of questions, which I do. I was trying to make this short, but it kind of ran over. Anyways, I am currently working on something and I hope you guys love it. I get all these questions. I'm working on something. I hope you guys love it, love it, love it, love it. And I love you guys. And until the next time.